Good morning, everybody, and this is your Dow Jones day trade setup for today. So we had a pretty solid week last week, and you can see we ended up with a pin bar. Nothing really to read into it at the moment because it is a red pin bar, but we've had some bad Chinese data come out, which is sort of allowing us to drop a bit. And I just want to get to the daily as well, because I think the daily was pretty interesting. So Thursday we had a pin bar, and look at the grouping of the oscillators here, cross over the oscillators, and then we had this sort of breakaway green bar. At the moment we all over the place, and that's to be expected based on the data that's come out of China. Not that data was unexpected, should I say. Their manufacturing numbers were really bad. Anyway, this is the previous swing low, and I just want to put another zone in here. So that is the zone. You can see, let's come back to the weekly. We've got that weekly trend line here in the same area. We've got this weekly swing low, and the minute we start getting down to the 8 hour, you're going to see we have these swing lows as well. So this is a fairly strong area of resistance, and we need to get above it, and we need to start building a base on top of it before you start anticipating a trend reversal here. So moving down to the 3 hour, and you'll see last week was pretty much a lot of up and down, all these pin bars all over the place. And I'm just going to add one more level for you, and that's this hammer here. So there's a gap there as well, but that would be my ultimate line in the sand. 32767. Get above that, start building a base, hold that, then you can anticipate us tackling each and every one of these tails and sort of getting up, pull back, build a base, up, build a base, and then start a trend reversal. At the moment on the oscillators, that doesn't look very possible. That basically is indicating that we're probably coming back to test this area for another leg down. Nice big juicy gap to the downside as well. So let's just get down to what we can trade today. Friday was pretty much a big up and down day. Even though it finished green, you can see not much in it. Lots of chaos. Not something that you really want to be trading. Still no crossover on the moving averages, so you need to be very wary of that. I think for me, longs on the hour are only going to come into play after we get above 32,350. We start sort of building a base up there, then I'd start looking at the moment it's looking like a potential sort of how should I say, zone of resistance, where we are looking for a leg down. We do have diversions here as well. So ultimately at this stage, that's our line in the sand to the downside, and that is 31,866. So let's just see if there's anything on the 15-minute here. And you see Friday's price action on the 50-minute was chaotic. So we are sort of, we do have a crossover in the moving averages. We are sort of hovering on the 155. I'm of the opinion we need to get above this area here. So before I even look at longs, so that's 32,344. We start dropping below 31,866. I suspect the gap would close and then a move to the upside. So at the moment on the daily, we have this nice solid green bar, but now we've got a fairly solid red bar. So could also just be a range. So this could be top of range, and we could find any one of these tails to the downside to start building the bottom of the range. So this is a sit on hands for me at the moment. I think the S&P offers a little bit more structure, which is brewing, whereas this is still a little bit directionless right now. So I'm sit on hands on this right now. The DAX does offer some interesting setups, potential setups, and the S&P's got some fairly interesting ones. But that often happens. You'll find that the S&P starts building and starts moving, and then the DAX is the Dow lags, all the other way around. The Dow starts moving and the S&P lags, and then eventually they catch up together. So so I think for me, this is a 50-50 call right here. You might as well just toss a coin for a direction. There's no real good setups at the moment until we break through these levels to the upside and levels to the downside I've given you. Anyway, that's it for me. Hope it helps, and we will catch up with you tomorrow morning. Cheers for now.